and we're gonna go a little bit over contract stalking and gang stalking. And one of the biggest things that I've noticed is the unqualifications of the people participating. Now, I'm gonna give an example. The Muskegon Heights area is a really, really, really small city. It's a super small city, and it's predominantly black, and all the black people in Heights know each other. Like half the black people I'm related to know the rest of the black people in Muskegon Heights. Like I got a cousin who lives in the projects, Pooh Bear. I can call him right now, find out everything that's happened in the projects. Who's going to jail? Who's getting out of jail? Who's doing what? What's going on? I got cousins that live from the south side of Muskegon Heights, from the west side. Muskegon Heights is a super small city, like a really, really, like in 10 minutes you can tour the whole city, and most of the black people in Muskegon Heights are related to each other. So, so I go through this area a lot, going to see people and visit people, and the projects are super small anyway. They're nothing like the projects in Detroit or even the projects in Grand Rapids. But I've noticed in many other areas of Muskegon Heights, like with the gang stalking, like I think a lot of these people are informants who work for the police or give information to people who give information to the police. And the fact that a lot of people don't realize when they're involved in the gang stalking activity, a lot of these people have criminal records, and a lot of them can hardly even read. And I'll be sitting there looking at people, and I'll be thinking like, man, dude, like you can barely even read. How are you getting paid to follow? You know what I mean? And I realized one day I was outside over in one neighborhood, and they had two guys. They were both brothers, and they were outside participating in street theater and gang stalking. And there was younger teenage girls outside, and they were all telling them to put on these certain colors and that. But the two males had already been convicted of rape charges, of criminal sexual conduct where they were having sex with underage girls. But at the same time, they can get paid to follow people around and wear different colors and do gang. Like something's wrong with that. And you know, I think a lot of times these networks, like, how can you set it up to have a drug dealer or somebody with multiple felonies follow somebody? You know, that's the tripped out part. And so we're gonna get into some interviews and some research about organized stalking and gang stalking going on in the inner city. And it just so happens that I know a lot of guys who used to be in the drug culture, used to be in the gang life. It just so happens I know them. And so we're gonna get the real street guys on my show, like the real guys from the streets who are known to be about that lifestyle. We're gonna get them on my show to talk a little bit about inner city snitches and gang contract stalkers and pedophiles and everybody's related to everybody else. We're gonna get them on the show to go over it, and we're gonna get into some more stuff to educate parents and educate teachers, and we're going to give information that's going to be pivotal to the success of the family and the country.